Hey everybody, it's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with today's plank story. If you don't want to do plank, then you're just gonna make yourself or mimic yawning. Like just open your mouth as wide as you can. Usually it'll make you yawn. And try that a few times. Just repeat it and repeat it. And if you're like a tooth grinder or you hold a lot of tension here, it's great exercise. All right, so here's today's plank. When I met Matt, he had this alarm that was the worst sounding alarm you could possibly hear. It like instilled terror and woke you up in this shock. And he is not a morning person. So he would set it and then hit snooze 3 times. So you'd hear it 3 times and you'd be up like 30 minutes before you needed to be. And I hated this thing. One, I was a morning person and normally woke up before the alarm, but if I didn't, it would like jump you up with a fright. And even if I was kind of like lying in bed, coming out of a sleep, hearing this sound was terrible. And I would complain about this alarm for the first decade of our relationship. But he would say like, I have a tough time waking up. This sound wakes me up. All right, like the non-morning person wins. He needs to be able to get up. We used it less and less because you'd have cell phones as your alarm eventually. But we moved it to our new house when we moved here. And I continued to hate it when it went off. And one night we clearly had lost power. And so it got set for midnight. And that sound went off and woke us up at midnight. And my heart was racing in a panic. And Matt gets up. And out of habit, he turns it off and then turns it back on to go off again the next day. But neither of us know he's done this. And he just did it out of habit. So the next night, it goes off midnight. Whew, we wake up and I'm like have that adrenaline rush from when something wakes you up at midnight, but I'm also angry. And Matt's like, I'll get it. And I go, no, I've got this. And I get up in the middle of the night. And I unplug the alarm and I throw it in the trash can and I get back in bed and I just smile. This was probably Matt and I were probably together like 17 years at this point. And I just had this blissful grin of, I've gotten rid of this. It's taken 17 years, but it's gone. And I'm still happy that alarm's gone. And it came up because recently Matt said, you know that pitch of my old alarm? And I was like, yes, I do. He goes, if I hear anything in that tone, it like makes my hair stand on end. And I was like, yes, because it was terrible. So anyway, it's gone. I've beaten the alarm. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And as always, keep moving.